LegacyMaker, the All Sports Network.
What's up, everybody? We are back. We're getting ready for our second game of the A-10 tournament quarterfinals. VCU pulling away with the 58-47 victory over St. Joe's. Now we get ready for Dayton. Number 4 Dayton taking on number 5 Davidson. Should be a really good matchup. And most of us feel like, and I don't know how you feel, but I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, this could be the matchup of the day.
Yes, it is the two top scoring offenses in the conference. With I think the top rebounder on Davidson, I want to say.
Yes.
So it should be like a pretty high scoring game.
I'm excited because of the length and the athleticism of Dayton is always a problem. But Davidson has a three-headed monster in Sarah Donovan, and then they also have Katie Turner and Justine Lyon. You can go ahead and make it a four-headed monster with Kiana Spate. She's so great on the defensive side. She's the one I'm excited to see how she does against Fowler and Bradshaw. And me and Russ had a chance to do that earlier Dayton game. What are your thoughts on this Dayton team possibly pulling this one off and maybe a rematch with VCU?
I think it's a very high I don't say it's a high chance, but I feel like it's a good chance they could do it. I like the way they played against VCU when I saw them last time. Of course, they didn't come away with the win, but just because they didn't come away with the win doesn't mean they didn't play good. They have their own two-headed monster with Canatelli and
Escape.
She just slipped my mind. But their own two-headed monster with that, and they're pretty deadly even though they're not 4-4.
Exactly, but 6'6", last game I said 6'3", 6'2", 6'1". I'm not just saying numbers, that's the height and the athleticism, the height of this team. They just got a lot of size, and they are what I call NCAA tournament ready, just based off of size alone. So we'll see what we got here. We're going to go ahead and get down to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. First quarter, Dayton versus Davidson, second round of the A-10 tournament. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? Game 2. We're here. Dayton taking on Davidson. Number 4, Dayton taking on number 5, Davidson. We are here at A.J. Palumbo Arena here at Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The starting lineups are about to get down. My man with me today is Mr. Russ Taliaferro. Russ, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Taking pictures during the last game, which was a lot of fun, but I'm glad to get on the microphone for this one for sure.
Well, this is the game that we all feel like could be the game of the day. But let me go ahead and give you those starting lineups for both teams. Starting lineups for Dayton. Number 1, Ariana Bradshaw. Number 3, Brittany Ward, the junior. Number 23, Maddie Dennis, the senior. Number 24, Lauren Canatelli, senior. And then you got Jayla Skife, number 42, junior. That's your starting lineup for Dayton. Starting lineup for Davidson. Number 0, if you want to call it that, Kiana Spate, the senior. You have Katie Turner, the sophomore, number 1. Sarah Donovan, another sophomore here, the most improved player in the league. Second team, all A-10. She was on our first team, but second team in the actual thing. And then Chastity Good, number 14, guard, freshman on our all-freshman team. But unfortunately didn't make the big one, but that's all right, though. We appreciate you, Chastity. And then Allie Welling, number 42, the forward. That's your starting lineup for Davidson. Russ, we got some action that's about to go down. But what are your thoughts, man? How do you feel right now?
I am excited. Like we said during the preview, this is the top 2 scoring offenses in the conference. I want to see who's going to be able to score more, pretty much. Like, that's the point of watching the game. Yeah. But, like, when you have the top 2 scoring offenses in the game against each other, like, what else are you looking for?
Well, like I said, there's a lot of athleticism on both of these teams. Dayton, here and there. I think that sometimes people see Dayton as a team that hasn't lived up to the expectation of what they could have been this year, and they're still in good shape. They've got some really tough games that they've won. This Davidson team, the same aspect. We've got a chance to see both of these teams in the next 2 weeks, and guess what? We get to see them face each other right now as Welling and Dennis are preparing for the jump ball.
I will say Dayton has a little bit of advantage. They've held their opponent's field goal percentage is high, the second highest in the conference on field goal and 3-point.
I'm just excited to see this matchup. This is one that I've been kind of like tinkering at. The next one that I want to see happens with the other game we get to do is St. Louis and Duquesne. I'm intrigued to see how Duquesne does in front of their home crowd here.
I'm excited to see this little Kiana Spade. She looks like a little killer.
I'm going to tell you right now, this young lady can ball. I mean, in that game against VCU, all over the court, she ended up fouling out, but that was due to need because they kind of had to foul towards the end of the game. But she is something to watch out for. She, in my opinion, could be the X factor in this game today for Davidson.
True. Has a brace on her knee, though, so that's personally a little something for me to look out for.
Yeah, I mean, her against Bradshaw seems like it's going to be something special to see. All right, here we go. Jump ball's about to get underway.
Looks like she's matched up against Canatelli right now.
Game 2.
It's time.
Welling and Dennis here for the jump. And looks like Dayton will win the tip, and Bradshaw will bring it up the floor here for the Flyers. 9 minutes, 21 seconds here. Just getting started. Canatelli lost control, and Katie Turner's battling on the floor. And we got the jump ball. It going to Davidson.
Hustle right there. Kind of like the same way we started out the VCU game. First possession, VCU had it. They lost control of it.
Yeah, and then they went and lost control of the next one. Let's see if that happens here.
I hope not.
Katie Turner.
Hope for a good game.
Has the basketball, gives it over to Spade. Spade over to Welling at the top of the key. Now over to Good. Good driving to the basket. Oh, nice pass to Welling in the inside, and that's 2 points. Davidson up 2-0.
Her defender seemed to fall down there, giving her an easy bucket under the basket. But nonetheless, you got to take them when you get them.
Well, Canatelli has the basketball. I know Canatelli was on that team last year. A few of these young ladies on that team last year took a tough loss in the semifinals to George Washington, the eventual champions. And I know that they're looking for, as Maddie Dennis gets in the inside for 2 for Dayton, 2-2. 9 minutes and 5 seconds.
All-around play right there. Scape set a beautiful screen for her to get open under low.
Inside here, and we got a push here called on Dennis. Now, like I was saying, these teams, like this Dayton team had to go through some trials in that last one. They were the number 1 seed. People thought, man, Dayton's going to win it all, and they end up losing in the semis.
And it's tough to get over something like that, even if, you try to take consolation that you lost to the eventual champions. You don't want to lose, period. So, a tough loss like that, it could be hard to get over, but it's nice to see them back fighting again.
Oh, nice. Oh, inside. Chastity Good gets in for 2. 4-2 Davidson.
Just fought through that one.
8 minutes and 40 seconds left. Winner of this game will take on the VCU Rams tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
I guess that's why Coach O'Boyle is sitting next to the scouting.
That would be true. That would be true. 4-2. Mentioning Coach O'Boyle, A-10 Coach of the Year.
Oh, very awesome to see A-10 Coach of the Year from our own area that we cover.
Exactly. Scaife over to Canatelli, and she gets on the board.
Nice inbound screen there to get open.
Spate inside to Donovan. Donovan battling over there against Whitfield, who's now in the game for Dayton. Bradshaw bringing it up the floor after the miss. Full speed, kicks it out to Dennis, who thought about the 3. Hesitates, and there she is, Kiana Spate. She is a spark plug. She's one person that you got to watch out for, because if the ball is in her area and she can make things happen, she will.
She's just trying to swipe at the ball no matter what she's doing. If the ball comes anywhere near her, she's going to try and take it for her team. And you can't blame her for that. That's a good player.
8 minutes, 11 seconds. So 8 minutes, 4-4. Here in the first quarter, Spate has it over to Welling. Welling to Good. Good, a little bit of hesitation. Fake pass over to Donovan. And Good has it off the pick from Donovan. Spin move in the inside. And then Chastity Good starting off nice. She's got 4.
May not always look pretty when you score, but if the bucket go in,
that's all that counts.
Exactly.
7 minutes, 35 seconds. 6-4 Davidson. Bradshaw has it at the top of the key. Being guarded by Spate. Over to Whitfield. Now Scaife has the basketball. Gives it to Canatelli, who gets it to Dennis on the baseline. Driving with the right-hand hook, no good. Rebound, Sarah Donovan, and there's your A-10 leader in rebounds. And stolen by Bradshaw. All the break alone. Oh, nice move by Bradshaw in the inside for 2, 6-6.
That girl is a player right there. You saw her go for the rebound unlow on point guard by herself.
That pass was poison, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Oh, and Canatelli gets shoved.
Looks like an offensive foul there.
And she will get up. Look like she's all right. She's talking to Coach Green. And it will be Dayton basketball. 6-6. 6 minutes and 52 seconds left here in this first period.
Spade coming out for Davidson there. I'm not surprised because they weren't really playing through her too much at the beginning. So, you know, it's not surprising to see that they took her out.
As Bradshaw has it here. Oh, and a great play there by Turner. She read it all the way straight to the basket. 2 points. Katie Turner.
That's just beautiful intuition right there.
Yeah, well, we had Turner as a part of our third team. LegacyMaker's third team all-conference.
If I'm being biased, though, I like the last game I saw was Dayton VCU. The last game they had was an amazing game.
Yes, it was.
And if I could see if I could get that again between those two, I would love to see it.
Scaife from downtown, Jayla Scaife. And now it's 9-8 as Dayton takes a 1-point lead.
But if Davidson says we're better than you today, then they deserve to be there.
Exactly. Welling at the top of the key. Over to Good. Comes off the pick. Thought about going to Donovan down low. Swings it over to Justine Lyon, the 6th woman of the year in the A-10. Hits it, misses the shot off the front of the rim. Turner had a chance, lost control of it. Bradshaw up the Scaife, inside for 2. Jayla Scaife, who's first team all-conference named yesterday. Oh, try to steal it from Lyon. Lyon coming down the court, kind of reckless. And they're going to say that it's going to be a blocking foul on Maddie Dennis.
Scaife almost ran into her own coach trying to steal the ball.
Yeah. She almost took out Coach Green.
Can't have that happening.
No. Coming in the game, Jenna Giacone. And one of your favorite players, Shaquila Fowler.
Where's she from?
Milwaukee.
It's not Jersey, but it's okay.
11-8. Dayton up.
But I do love Fowler. She's like, I am a fan of players that, you know, they may not be the biggest in size, but they give the biggest effort.
That you got to love it. I love maximum effort from a player. Someone that you can tell that you can put them in the battle, and they're going to give it your all.
Especially when they come off the bench like that. It's amazing to see someone who's not starting trying to make a starting player effort.
Good with the jump shot on the baseline. That hits off the front. Rebound by Poland. And she gets it over to Donovan, who gets it to Lyon. And Lyon back to Poland. Fitzgerald making her way into the game. Pull-up jumper. And it thought about going in, but not just yet. Whitfield with the rebound by Dayton. Scaife over to Fowler, who's being guarded by Lyon.
That's an interesting matchup right there.
Gives it over to Canatelli. Canatelli, beautiful pass to Giacone in the inside. And it's going to hit off the left side of the rim. And Dayton will go to the free throw line.
I will say, I've never seen Davidson play. So I don't know how they played before when they played, you know, VCU or Richmond or something. But I've seen Dayton play, and they're playing almost the exact same when they played VCU a couple weeks ago. Hands up on defense, looking taller than they already are.
Yeah.
And setting a whole bunch of screens on offense, trying to backdoor on the defense.
I think one of the biggest things that we saw in that last game is they can't get the lead like they did against VCU and then give that one away. And then that was what hurt them in that last one. They just gave it away.
100%. 100%. When you give away a lead late, and then VCU making that shot late as well, that's a dagger right there. That's a dagger.
That is that. So here we go. We'll be back here in just a little bit. Dayton 11, Davidson 8. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. We got a timeout. All right, we're back here. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in this first quarter. On the floor for Davidson is Poland, Donovan, Lyon, Spate, and Fitzgerald. On the floor for Dayton is Chandler, Giacone, Canatelli, Fowler, And it looks like we have
Whitehead.
Yeah, we have Whitehead on the other side. And I did get the name wrong. Chandler's actually at the line. She was the one that got fouled on that last play. And she makes them both. 13-8, Dayton up. Fitzgerald flies up the floor, gets it to Spade over the pole and at the top of the key, and then she throws it to the Dayton assistant coach.
Yeah, just miscommunication there. Miscommunication. But you can't have that when it comes to tournament time.
Every play counts.
Absolutely.
NCAA bid on the line in this tournament.
100%, because, A10 is not one of those automatic bid conferences, so the winner of this is going to take that bid.
Exactly. Now, the thing is, last year they got lucky. And they were able to get 2 teams in. Dayton did get in because they won the A10, and then George Washington, because they won the tournament, also got in. So, question is here, will we get 2 teams or will we get 1? And VCU wins outright, there's a strong chance they may not send a second team.
I think if VCU wins, depending on who they play in the finals.
That's true.
If they play Fordham in the finals.
Giacone stroking down the floor. Beautiful layup there by Jenna Giacone.
Nice.
15-10.
But as I was saying, if VCU plays Fordham in the finals, regardless, I think you have a chance.
Both teams get in, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my scenario there.
I think there's still a chance even if they don't play each other in the finals, because they both have 21-plus wins on the season.
And Welland with the layup, and that one rolls off the side of the rim, rebound by Canatelli as she brings it up the floor. I will say that I think that the way they end up doing that, if there's 2 teams that get in, Chandler in the inside, tough layup, Welland great defense, and here comes Turner. I think if they end up doing that, depending on if either one of Fordham or VCU get in the finals, they'll get in regardless, in my opinion.
100%.
And I believe that was Justine Lyon with those last points. And there's a battle on the floor with Chandler and Spate. There she is on the floor again, diving. Knee brace and all.
I mean, I thought you were talking about Chandler. She's been in all these hustle plays last couple minutes.
She has been battling as Chandler and Giacone. That's the crazy thing. Like, you take Chandler and Giacone out, and Chandler and Giacone 6'2" and 6'1", and then you go in and bring in Dennis, who's 6'2", and then you bring in Whitfield, who's Whitehead, who is 6'2". So you're not losing anything on the height front.
Tall, kind of tall.
How did the real question is, how did Coach Green get all these tall players?
I think it's the way you do it. You recruit for your system.
Right.
I think the way she plays defense, especially, she seems to be educating the hands-up philosophy a lot on defense. And if you have tall players, it makes it even easier.
That's true.
It makes them seem taller than they actually are, which is what you want, really.
That's a Canatelli would head to the line after the foul, 15-12, 3 minutes and 14 seconds, and she will make the first. So now it's a 16-12 game as Donovan makes her way back in the game for Lyon. And if you're Coach Folks, who, you have to be proud of this team, went from being the number 9 seed to this year being the number 5 seed. So there's some growth there. A lot of young players on that team. Not a lot of seniors. They have 3 seniors, I believe. And Donovan jumper. It's good. 17-12. Excuse me, 17-14. A little tongue-tied. Fowler over to Canatelli. Nice pass. Inside. That's coming. I don't think Statman was ready.
I was not. I saw my life flash through my eyes, and Jayla Scape just saved me.
You didn't look ready at all. But, yes, you should probably pat Jayla Scape on the back for protecting you.
Just saved me.
I put my hands up. I just don't know if it would have helped.
I don't know. But that was close.
2 minutes and 48 seconds. Dayton up by 3.
That might have been the highlight of my weekend if that actually happened. I would have been on TV.
Yeah, it's just like, man, they just fell on top of my man on the scores table.
Basketball hit me in the face, but I made it on TV.
Canatelli in the inside with the left, and it's beautifully done. Lauren Canatelli. Canatelli's just tough.
I do like that. She's been a little quiet to start, but very nice play.
And I think they're going to call.
A turnover?
Oh, there's a foul on Davidson.
What?
There's no turnover by Davidson, and it's Dayton basketball. Canatelli over to Dennis. Gives it a Fowler at the top of the key. And Fowler slowing it down here. Looking for Dennis. Dennis being guarded by Welling. Looks inside to Scaife. Scaife, nicely done. Beautiful. All day, every day. Absolutely beautiful. That is how a scorer scores. Scaife has the ability to score outside. She just showed you the ability to post up on the inside and do a nice, beautiful spin and just get right under the basket. So 21-14. Donovan looking inside to Welling. Overthrows her. Is going to be out on Welling and Dayton basketball. Dayton is starting to pull away a little bit here. 21-14 with 1:59. And here comes Lyon. It was a nice idea on the pass there, but like that was the second or third time that they miscommunicated or just couldn't complete a pass or went out of bounds. And, you hate to see that happen, but you gotta tighten it up. This is not the time to make those kind of mistakes. Just a smidget. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So Dayton has it, driving to the basket, kicks it out to Fowler. That was Bradshaw. Fowler, a nice up and under from the free throw line, and misses the jumper. Good Here effort. Comes Donovan flying down the floor. She flying like they just told her there were no leftovers at the dinner. 21-14, minute 25. Welling hesitates a little bit at the top, hands it off to Turner. Turner being guarded by Scaife. Over to Donovan at the top of the key. Now to Lyon. And oh, man. Ooh. Donovan got steamrolled by Whitehead. I'll be honest, I don't know how a foul was not called on that. I'm a little bit surprised by that one. I saw a forearm in the face. Davidson coaches are not thrilled about what they saw. I thought I was watching UFC tomorrow night for a second. Thought the fights were on early. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. 21-14, minute 12. Lyon, jumper. Off the left side of the rim, a rebound by Fowler. And Fowler up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw has to recontrol the basketball here. Takes her time and backs out. Dayton, 7-point lead. Less than a minute left in the first quarter. Hey, Darrell, take a look at the Dayton lineup. They have Fowler and Bradshaw in at the same time with three other bigs. All speed. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful combination of speed and power. Scaife is just unconscious. Speak of the devil. As soon as I say power, let's go Scaife. Scaife's got 7. Excuse me, she has 9. 4 for 4 from the field right now. Well, don't jinx her. Well, we'll knock on the wood here. Good has it on the sideline. Trying to get around Scaife, and that's a task within itself. Ooh. But Chastity Good. I mean, showing that she cannot be outdone by what Scaife just did. She did her best Scaife impression almost. And so now she'll head to the line. Just a nice play. That's just beautiful hustle right there. 2 beautiful hustle plays. It looks like she's heading to the line here. Going. And misses off the back of the rim. Rebound Dennis. 23-16. And Fowler's taking her time here. At the top, being guarded by Lyon. Here comes Dennis with the pick. Straight to the basket with the right-hand layup. Tough. That was beautiful right there. 9-point lead for Dayton. 3 seconds on the clock. Welling has the basketball. Pulls it from the half-court mark. Ooh. And it smacks the Geico sign, and that is it for the first quarter with the score. Dayton 25, Davidson 16. Second quarter underway. Davidson basketball. Welling passes it in to Turner. Good. Inside to Donovan. Driving to the inside with the reverse. No good, but Welling able to hustle and get the rebound. She gets it over to Turner. Being guarded by Fowler. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 9 minutes and 39 seconds in the second quarter. Driving to the basket. Falling away is Good, and this one's going to be on Bradshaw. Yeah. Ball didn't hit the rim on that up and under there that she tried, so I mean the shot clock didn't reset, but they got the foul call, so the clock stops now anyway, so just take her shot and see what happens. Exactly. And misses the first one. is good. And Dayton right now, 9-point lead. If you're Davidson, what are you telling, if you're Coach Folks, what are you telling your ladies? I mean, it's a rough deal right now. Just they're struggling.
Keep the ball away from Skype.
Yes.
That's one thing I got to tell my players.
Whatever you do, just don't give her the basketball.
I mean, really, but still, they're playing great ball all around because she's not the only one that's scoring, but she's definitely the one that hasn't missed so far, that's for sure.
Fowler calling out some plays, being guarded by Lyon. 9-point lead here for Dayton. 9 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. 8 seconds on the shot. Got blocked by Turner. Falling out of bounds. Her coach is able to catch her. Coach Folks was like, no, don't fall on my terms here.
That's a block and grab right there because she didn't even hesitate.
Turner, as tough as they come. The sophomore from Reno, Nevada. Welling in the inside. Oh, she missed. That's a tough one to miss.
That was an easy one to miss. That's the problem.
Touche.
But a good play to get under.
Fowler with the 3, and that's a no-go. But rebound by Bradshaw in the inside. Ooh. And then she just flung that one up there. Rebound by Phillips.
I think she was waiting for a foul call there.
And now Bradshaw has the basketball back, and she kicks it out to Fowler. So I like how they got Fowler running the point. Bradshaw, who can also run the point, got her kind of at a 2-guard position here. And once again, and they got Canatelli maybe going to that small 4 position.
I said Canatelli at the 3 or 4, and then you got Phillips there. Either one interchangeable.
And that missed there by Fowler. Inside, Phillips puts it in for 2. And Dayton is starting to grow this lead. It's an 11-point game, double digits.
That's what you got to do when you got that, small, mid, big lineup in there. The big got to be under it for the rebounds and put back. And she just took that one and put it back in.
So Davidson has the basketball down by 11. 7 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. Turner looking for Donovan. She lost control of it, fighting with Canatelli. I'll be honest with you. I thought she was going to hook the leg for the 3 count. And that's what it looked like at one point.
That's for Sunday night.
That's for Sunday night. That's for Sunday night. And the battle.
Shouts out to Eric.
Yeah,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Eric Hurd. For here from LegacyMaker Sports.
I'll say, though, I will correct myself. Because earlier I said Canatelli's been a little quiet. That was like her second or third interference, like a tip ball, a grab ball like that. She's only had, I think, 1 shot or 1 or 2 shots go down so far. But she's still making a hell of a hustle on defense. So I'll correct myself in saying that.
So Fowler has it now. Oh, gave it to Bradshaw. She lost control of it. Actually rolled around her neck. She falls on the floor. Spate, not surprised, there with the defense. And there is a travel call against Bradshaw.
She's okay, though. She didn't completely roll around on her neck.
No.
She's okay, though.
She's pretty solid.
She's okay.
7:28.
She's a very tough-built young lady.
Turner behind the back. I mean, good battle here between Turner and Fowler.
Fighting through screens.
And Phillips does a good job of picking up Turner. That ball goes loose and runs right into the Dayton cheerleaders.
She was dribbling too hard to try and get past him. Dribbling right out of bounds.
27-16. Fowler calling out the shots here. Gets it to Bradshaw. Being guarded by Spate. Back to Fowler. Fowler thought about getting to Bradshaw and decides to do just that. Bradshaw thought about driving this out, trying to thread the needle to Phillips. And Spate once again on the ground. She does not give up, man. Kiana Spate, the senior. She knows how important this game is for her. This is her last hurrah.
It could be. It very could be. Either way, these are her. It could be her last 3 games if they go to the championship, or this could be her last game period if she loses here today.
Exactly. Good over the line in the far corner. Donovan from the left wing for 3, no good. Bradshaw. Ooh, off the floor, Phillips has his hit pump fakes, kicks it to Canatelli. Lauren Canatelli for 3, and Dayton is on fire.
I gotta say, that lineup, what is it, 30-16 right now. That lineup where they have Bradshaw and Fowler on the floor is impressing the heck out of me right now.
It's amazing.
It is. Like, even with Scaife not on the floor, with those 2 on the floor, you still got Canatelli as a threat. You still got Phillips down low that can protect the paint and grab rebounds. So it's working for them. That small, like the two point guard lineup on there.
Absolutely amazing. So we're at a timeout here. 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Dayton up 30-16 over Davidson. And we are back. Davidson has the basketball. Turner misses the jump shot. Now Dayton with the rebound on the fast break. Up the floor. Bradshaw now has it. And that's going to be a foul. I think this one is that on Good?
I don't remember who was on.
Donovan gets tagged up for that one.
Bradshaw did the pump fake and got tagged on the drive inside. Ooh.
In the inside, Chandler. Julia Chandler from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
The home of Drake.
Back to back. 32-16. 16-point lead for this Dayton team. And you know, we kind of made fun of our colleague Lamont Thomas for picking Dayton to win it all, but not in a bad way. We just, joked with him because he's from VCU, went to VCU. But Dayton looks really good right now. I mean, dangerously good.
They're looking amazingly good right now. 32 points in the first half right now. Holding Davidson to 16 right now. That is absolutely amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Spate driving, trying to kick it to Good, and it's going to stay with Davidson. And it looks like,
at the moment, it looks like they're actually on pace to score more than their season average right now, Dayton. 32 points in the first half right now with 5 minutes left to go. Their season average is 66.
Oh, and that ball lost control of Fowler inside. Count it, 2 points. Shaquila Fowler, and Dayton is on fire, sir.
Again, still.
I mean, I'm just amazed right now on all the hard work that has gone into this. Now, Fowler heading to the line to complete the and one, and she does just that. (35-16), Dayton up, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Tough shot there. Man. Donovan with just a tough shot. 35-18, Davidson's got to find a way to get back into this game. But Dayton is in full control.
Something I'm just noticing. Okay, she's
Dennis,
still there.
pump fakes, drives to the basket, kicks to Fowler.
Haven't seen Scaife in a while, but Dayton's doing just fine without her.
Oh, she lost control of it. Donovan with the steal. She ran into her own teammate, and
Yeah.
Donovan's able to get it. Gets it up to Spate. Spate inside the Lion. Lion swings it to Good in the corner for 3, and that hits off the side of the rim, and it will be Dayton basketball.
That's kind of bad luck right there. Fowler just had a nice crossover into her own teammate.
Yeah, it was actually a really nice play. Looks like Welling is going to make her way back into the game. And right now, 35-18, 4 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the second period. Coach Green has got to be ecstatic on the way this Flyers team has played. Bradshaw thinking about it, driving. Oh, nice pass. Ew, man, it's over
Good
to Giacone. Giacone misses off the back of the rim. There's a fight between Good and Phillips for the rebound. And Donovan ends up getting the rebound up to Turner. Turner driving towards the basket. Swings it to Lyon for 3. Bam. Justine Lyon. 35-21, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half.
Game's not over, but Dayton is definitely in control.
If you're Davidson here, you need anywhere between a 8 and 10 point run, in my opinion, to really.
You just need to slow down Dayton
and get it back to single digits.
You gotta slow down Dayton. But
Fowler, boom! Not when Fowler's hitting jump shots like that. 37-21. Dayton up by 16.
They are doing just that. They're making their shots.
Inside to Donovan. Donovan with the up and under, lost control. Tried to go up with the right. Then she fights for the rebound, and they're going to say jump ball and Dayton basketball.
Hey, that possession arrow.
So Whitehead's coming in the game. for Phillips.
But Fowler and Bradshaw are still on the floor together.
I will say this. You're right. Not a lot of Scaife.
She's still there on the bench. I can see her, but they are totally relying on anybody but their best player right now. It's amazing to see.
Giacone. Boom! Jenna Giacone. 40-21. I'll be honest with you, I did not expect this. I did not expect this to be so one-sided.
I didn't expect Davidson to struggle this much.
Yeah.
I did not expect them to struggle this much. They're the top scoring team in the conference.
And they can't score today, and it's been rough. You know, they got 3 players at all with 13 points per game.
And
Lyon, boom. Okay, Justine Lyon with a nice jump shot there from right behind the free throw line. 40-23. Fowler over to Giacone. Giacone making the move to the basket, being guarded by Donovan. Oh, she was looking for Ward, and she ended up throwing it to the Davidson bench.
Miscommunication there. Saw that on the other side.
17-point game right now. And they're having a little discussion. Looks like Canatelli is going to make her way back in the game. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half. So 40-23. Ward comes out. And it looks like Dennis is making her way back into the game. So Fowler, Canatelli, Dennis, Whitehead, and Giacone on the floor for Dayton. And then you have Lyon, Donovan, Good, Turner, and Welling. And Good getting to the basket, continues to get to the basket. She's gotten free throw opportunities, Russ. But, you know, right now she's 0 for 3 from the free throw line.
You got to take those free points when you get them. I mean, that's not acceptable.
So 40-23. And she misses her 4th free throw. 0 for 4. That's a rough deal right there.
That is a very rough deal. But I will tell you, St. Joseph's band would have been taunting the heck out of her.
Yeah, I know, right? The St. Joseph's band had us rolling in that first game.
I was laughing pretty hard myself.
What is it? You disappointed your teammates? Giacone! And that's going to be off. It hits off the back of the rim. Welling with the rebound. Over to Turner. Turner driving to the basket, kicks out the line for 3. And the toilet bowl effect doesn't quite go the way she wanted it.
It just rattled in and out. Looked like it was a good
Fowler
shot.
inside the Whitehead. She can't complete the play. Donovan was there with the distraction for Davidson. Turner up the floor. Dribbles in between. Lost control of it. And Dennis, a little sloppy play going on here, but Canatelli's able to corral it. She's looking. Swings it. Giacone inside the Whitehead. No, and this ball is all over the place, Russ.
Where are we going?
This might be a timeout waiting to happen.
Someone needs to call a timeout. I mean, I'm still hung up on the Fowler pass that the Whitehead couldn't finish down low.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, it's Davidson ball, Dayton ball, Davidson ball, Dayton ball again.
Like ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes. We all fall down. Dennis for 3, and that's going to go off the rim.
Yep, that's a foul right there.
And Whitehead's like, wait a minute, I don't even know what you're talking about.
She kind of, I hate to say it, but she kind of pushed her a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a smidget.
I don't get paid to make those decisions here. I don't get paid to be here, period.
You do it for the love.
Of course I
do it for the love. 40-24 as Donovan heads to the line. And she makes it.
Dayton man is trying their best, though.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's what the St. Joseph Hawks did today.
I don't know. Dayton band came correct over there.
And she misses that one. 40-25, and Lions went flying a little bit there. Her and Canatelli have been going at it.
Canatelli kind of backed into her a little bit there, but no surprise.
Little gamesmanship.
Of course.
Fowler from 3, and that's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Donovan. You know, if you're Davidson here, if you can maybe get this a single, not like that. Phillips all the way to the basket, and it goes in there. It thought about it a lot, but it makes the decision to go in.
I'm not sure if I want to be here.
42 to 25.
That's what the ball said.
The ball's like, I'm not sure if this is my spot.
I think we're at the wrong house for a second. Oh, wait, no, we're good.
In the lane, Lyon, right hand, beautifully done by Justine Lyon.
And she's a freshman, isn't she?
No, she's a senior.
I'm about to say.
42-27.
Yeah, she's definitely a senior because that move required some skill you had to learn.
It was nice. Fowler, who's played the majority of this half, over to Canatelli.
I think she's doing okay.
Hands off to Bradshaw.
Bradshaw's back in with her.
Canatelli, 3. Boom.
Dang.
You cannot leave Lauren Canatelli open for 3.
That's the sad part. She still had a defender close to her.
Right. 45-27. 8 seconds left here. And Turner. And there's going to be a foul. I think this one is going to be on Fowler.
Yeah, I think they're going to call her for the blocking foul.
Dayton almost has a 20-point lead.
In the first half.
It's not like what happened in that Duquesne game the other day against Rhode Island, but
Jesus Christmas. That was rough.
That was really rough. It was hard to watch. I was like, I had to turn away from the game when the score was 65 to like 20 something. That was
hard for me to read
I
that line.
I was like, man, I can't believe this is happening. And tries and makes the first. So Turner makes it 45-28. Davidson in quite a bit of hole, as it looks like they're going to bring Poland in with 6 seconds for Donovan. (45-28), 6.6 seconds on the clock here. At the free throw line is Katie Turner. She knocks it down. So 16-point game, 45-29, 6.6 seconds. Dayton has the basketball. And Lauren Canatelli, I would really be careful of that young lady on the floor. Bradshaw flying down. Oh, man, ran into her own teammate. 3 seconds.
Ooh.
Couldn't get it, and that's going to be it. She ran into Dennis. Dennis was trying to give her a pick. It just didn't work out that way. But it did not make a difference. 45-29. Dayton up by 16 as we go into the half. What an impressive half there by Dayton. It's just amazing. Now, let's look at these points here. Canatelli had 12. Skype had 9. Fowler had 7. Bradshaw chipped in with 2. Giacone has 5. Chandler and Phillips both have 4.
Mind you, Skype didn't really even play that second quarter.
That's what I'm saying. And she was looking pretty good before that.
She looked amazing because they had that Bradshaw Fowler lineup on the floor together. They were able to facilitate the ball to whoever had the hot hand.
Well, we're heading to the halftime. Dayton 45, Davidson 29. All right, third quarter underway, ladies and gentlemen. And we got Dayton 45, Davidson 29. As we hit the third quarter, will be Davidson basketball. You know, Russ, if you are Davidson, what do you do to get back in this one?
I need to know what they said to her player, or what she said to her players at halftime. Because they took a good hit in the face, but now how can they come back from it? That's all important. Can they keep their confidence up?
I got to talk to Coach Folks in the last game they played against, well, when they played VCU last week. And there's Sarah Donovan. Nice way to get started if you're Davidson.
Make the first shot you got.
And so when we got a chance to, talk, she told me how proud she was of the ladies. And I mean, I feel like she's got a good grasp on maybe having them come out motivated. But if you're Davidson, they might have to go a little bit deeper into that bench.
I mean,
not too much, but just a little bit.
It's kind of a case of tomato. They already know what they got to do. They got to make more baskets to stop the other team from scoring as much. They just got to actually do it. They just got to play. They got to believe they can do it, so it will actually happen.
45-31. It's a 14-point game. Davidson. I love Donovan's layup style. I mean, I like to call it a nice little scoop shot she's got going on there. And Chandler and Whitehead come in the game for Ward and Dennis. And looks like Turner is going to take it out. Spate has it. 14-point game. Spate driving to the inside. Kicks it to Welling. Blocked by Skype.
Yes, she's back.
Yeah, she sat pretty much most of that second quarter. Man, it's amazing to see her just right back in it.
Didn't need her.
And so now, Welling with the basketball, being guarded by Chandler. Gives it to Turner. Turner over to Donovan. Donovan making a move towards the basket with the left hand scoop shot. Oh, and she gets bumped out of bounds. A little bit of a tough one there.
Bradshaw's looking like she's upset her for that, upset herself for that foul right there.
So Welling. Oh, the tough shot there by Good. Somehow, some way, she made it happen. 45-33. And gives it over to Whitehead. Gave. Jump shot, and it takes the front bounce off the rim and finds a way in there. Good job there.
No surprise. Escape continuing her hot streak from the first half. He's got a good shot.
And now Good calling shots. Being jolly by Scaife. Finds Donovan, and it thought about it but would not fall. Rebound by Whitehead.
Tough rebound by Whitehead there. She fought for that one for sure.
And Scaife was looking for someone on that one and got knocked out by Davidson. 47-33, 14-point game. If you're Davidson, you chop away, you chop away, you chop away. I feel like this game's not over just yet. Really depends on what Davidson can do here in just the next little bit. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. And this one is on Spate. And Canatelli will take it out for Dayton. And Canatelli. And there's another foul, and this one is, I think this one might have been on Welling. (47-33). Canatelli taking it out. Scaife, jumper, off the side of the rim. Rebound Spate. Spate up the floor here to Turner. Davidson has a chance to cut it down just a little bit more. She lost a lot of control, lost her balance, and she rolled over Fowler on that one. Offensive foul against Davidson.
Fowler looks just okay.
And it looks like Fitzgerald will make her way into the game for Turner. Fowler bringing it up the floor. (47-33). Scaife lost control of it, and here comes Donovan. And she's chasing Donovan down. Scaife, Lyon for three. Boom! Justine Lyon.
Davidson's doing what they got to do right now.
Lyon's got 14 points.
A nice steal on defense, a good three on offense off the turnover. So they're doing what they got to do there. They're
Yes, they
coming
are.
out good right now. Coming out good.
Little crossover there by Fowler. Driving to the basket, looking for Chandler.
Nice
She
attempt.
lost control of it. Now there's a battle between Whitehead and Chandler. Canatelli falling down to the ground. Hits the three. tough shot there, and then she's going to have an opportunity for a 4-point play.
That was nice.
That was nice.
She showed no fear in taking that shot with the defender coming right at her.
That's tough right there. Oh.
So is Canatelli. That's what's tough.
For tough. I'm just saying, it's amazing. Just when you thought Davidson was getting that momentum, Canatelli says, not so fast, my friend.
Can she complete the 4-point play?
Count it. She leads the conference in field goal percentage. Best free throw shooter in the conference. Donovan. Over to Fitzgerald. Ooh. Nice shot from the left elbow by Fitzgerald.
Did Canatelli get crossed or she just slipped? I
don't know
what happened,
regardless,
but she was on the floor.
Regardless of the situation, Fitzgerald with a great jump shot and a great move to create the separation. 51-38. 6 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock.
If I had to key on one thing for Davidson, Kiana Spate is scoreless, I think, right now, which is a little shocking from everything I've heard about her. I'm shocked to see that she is scoreless right now. You know, this team is down by almost 20 points right now.
They might be able to use a little bit of help from the senior. She does such a great job on the defensive front. Sometimes I think it gets lost in the sauce.
Can't get lost in the sauce. Not right now.
No, not at all.
It's tournament time. We got to go.
And Scaife knocking the ball away from Good.
Should we give props up to Steph Curry, though, for them shoes?
Yeah, because those things are low-key awesome. Look at that.
I can't stop looking at them. Only Lion and what's her name? I cannot remember that other girl's name. Are the only ones not wearing the
Fitzgerald. Yeah, Fitzgerald's not wearing, at least not the lime green ones. They might be wearing the other versions of the shoe.
I'm about to say, Steph Curry is that guy.
I mean, hey, you gotta be nice. Lion inside, tough shot, gets her own rebound, and they're gonna call jump ball, and I think rightfully so. Most people will be upset and say, "Oh, that's over the back," but Lion, grabbed that ball at the highest point.
Yeah, she went up for that one. She didn't reach over. She went up. That was a good play. Good hustle by her. I like it.
51-38. I'm thinking that Davidson just needs a few more plays in their favor to really start making this. Canatelli 3 off the side of the rim, and a rebound by Lion. Justine Lyon, the senior, giving it her all, leading the way right now for this Davidson team, and she's going to get fouled.
She was looking scary coming down the court there.
She
was looking scary.
She looks good. 14 points, 6 for 10 from the field, 2 for 3 from three-point land. And she's got 2 rebounds and two assists. Excuse me, just 2 fouls. 5 minutes and 54 seconds as Lyon, the senior, knocks it in. Lyon from Durham, North Carolina, went to Hillside High School. And not so much.
Nope.
Rattles out.
Couldn't make both.
Dennis gets the rebound off the floor to Canatelli. Canatelli, a little crossover move. Nice move at that. Swings it to Dennis.
A little hitch step crossover there.
And then Dennis kicks it over to Fowler. Fowler thought about going inside. Little jab step there. And a floater. Nice move there by Fowler.
There was a slight opening there when she was driving down low. She took advantage of it and had the floater.
So Fowler puts Dayton up by 14 again. Every time Davidson starts to make a little bit of a run, Dayton sniffs it out. 4 minutes and 44 seconds here. 14 seconds on the clock. 4-shot clock.
Good help defense.
And Lyon couldn't put it in. Rebound by Dayton. Fowler.
Ooh.
And it's blocked by Poland. Fowler making a move to the basket. And we've got a timeout with 4 minutes and 28 seconds. Dayton up 53-39. And we're back here. Davidson basketball after the timeout. And Donovan with the reverse layup. And it's going to fall short, but she's going to get fouled and head to the free throw line.
I'll be honest, I'm still a little starstruck. Coach O'Boyle sitting right next to us. And one of her assistants gave me a piece of pizza.
Russ is a little excited.
I don't know why. It's just cool to see someone that close that you kind of actually admire a lot.
But as we got, they had some good pizza here from us. I guess it's Pizza Milano. I think I'm saying that right?
I don't know. Some local chain.
Was it good?
It was definitely better than Domino's, Pizza Hut, and Papa John's. and Marco's, and Chanello's.
Oh, you saying some heavy hitters right there.
They ain't sponsoring us.
Oh, I ain't care about that. I'm just talking about the pizza in general.
They ain't sponsoring us, so I'm telling the truth. Like it is. 50, right?
53-40. Dayton up by 13. Skype.
Ow!
Excuse me, Scaife with the 3, and she continues to just be dominant.
That girl is a baller.
She's got 14. Canatelli has 16. 16-point lead.
See, that two-headed monster Dayton is working just as good as Davidson's 3 four-headed monster.
Turner.
Look at this.
Oh, tough rebound. Did you see that rebound that Lyon got? That's the same thing she did to Danielle Hammond the other week, and I thought Danielle Hammond gave her this look like, don't ever try it again.
She was at the three-point line when that shot was taken, and she ran in there under.
And she snagged it.
Yeah.
She's tough. 56-43, 13-point game. Dayton holding on here. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. Fowler slowing the pace down. Ward trying to set a pick there. Off a skate, looks inside to Ward. Ward, spin move. And it's a little short. Then it's a battle between Phillips and Donovan.
Body's flying.
I mean, it's all over the place right now. Great hustle by both teams.
Ooh-wee.
And Dayton was able to grab that one.
Glad to see nobody was actually hurting that.
Yeah, because I can feel somebody hit their elbow from here. See, that's what it felt like.
Diving into other people's legs and everything, that's an uncomfortable situation.
56-43.
In comes the other snake monster, Canatelli.
Oh, man. Canatelli, that shot that she made in the last quarter when she was falling.
That 4-point shot?
Yeah, man. That was amazing.
That was beautiful because she, like I said, when she took it, she showed no fear at the defender coming right at her when she took the shot.
56-43. Fowler has it.
I guarantee you, though, it's going to take more than 2 players to beat VCU.
I will agree with that.
No matter who you are, it's going to take more than 2 players. It's going to take Canatelli, Scaife, Fowler, Bradshaw, Whitehead, everybody.
It's got a complete team effort. The only difference between, I think those two games, if Dayton does hold on to win this game, when we broadcasted that game the last time,
Terry Reed wasn't playing.
Terry Reed wasn't playing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and they still found a way to win the game. Maleska had 17 in that game.
They did. Maleska hit the game-winning shot.
Yes.
And, I mean, you saw the game that Terry Reed had in the first one today before this one. So she's obviously ready to play. I mean, if anything, I feel like the coach will maybe have just been resting her. Who knows? I'm definitely not going to doubt that woman's philosophy or any decision she makes with her players. But Terry Reed came out to play today, and now if they go up against Dayton again with Terry Reed, it could be a different story. It could be worse.
And that's what I told Lamont. I said, this is why I picked her to be the top, my number 1 player to watch out for in this tournament.
Terry Reed?
Yes.
100% agree with that.
Hits off the front. Rebound by Fowler. 15-point game here, Dayton. 58-43, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Canatelli has the basketball. Dribbles it out towards the three-point line. Gives it over to Fowler. Fowler being guarded by Turner. I mean, if you're Davidson, you got to be tired.
You do. I mean, both of these teams had to come in and travel. Dayton didn't have to come as far because they came from Ohio.
That's true.
And they're pretty much like a half-hour flight. Sorry, and Davidson, if I'm correct, they came from North Carolina, so they had a longer flight, but still a flight nonetheless. But travel's going to take its toll on you. But I mean, The other thing that I didn't mention that I saw in the Dayton VCU game earlier is their hustle. I mean, every team has it, but Dayton has extra hustle sometimes, it seems like.
It's a beautiful thing to watch.
It is.
Just good basketball.
They play probably the second best team ball in the conference behind the number 1 seed. I wonder who that is. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It's up for debate.
It's up for debate.
I don't know. But, I mean, like, Dayton's hustle, it cannot be understated. I mean, give all credit to Davidson. They're not making it easy for them. Dayton's just making their shots.
And Bradshaw inside. Oh, nice move there by Ward.
Look at that. That's a Shaq move right there.
Forcing her way inside.
That is a Shaq move.
Yeah, she did. That old school Shaq.
Where you just bump up and then do the roll under.
Usually that always ended in a very nasty dunk.
Phillips almost got a steal, and she smiled about it, too, because she almost got one.
Donovan driving to the inside with the left hand scoop.
Nice.
Poetry.
Nice. That was nice.
15-point game. 60-45.
Happy belated, Shaq, I must mention.
Yes. If you get a chance, make sure you check out our man Lamont Thomas's article on conclusive culture.
You know what? While we're on the subject, like, and this is no diss to anybody else in our network, because everyone in this network does their thing. But, like, every time I get excited every time, like, Lamont and Ty have something coming out, because Ty just put out another 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, he did. He did for the NBA version. And there's a nice move by Ward. And it's a 17-point game.
Like, if anyone knows me personally, music almost pretty much runs my life. And the way that Lamont is able to tie music and sports together, it's an absolutely beautiful thing. Yes, I wish everybody could actually see that.
It's definitely a masterpiece. And
it is beautiful. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I got to tell you,
no,
it's
okay.
Beautiful.
It's okay.
What do you got to say about it?
No,
it's beautiful. Don't worry about it. It's just beautiful.
It's a masterpiece.
It's amazing. It's just amazing. Him and Ty give me hope for our future as a group, and it's beautiful. Let alone everyone else and all the other work that everyone else does.
Yeah, if I wish I could be half the writer those two guys are.
I swear, I wish I could be a quarter writer like those two guys are. I swear to God. Like, you know, like I don't like Jesus Christmas. Like, whenever Ty or Lamont, whenever they're both married, whoever has kids first, the other one needs to babysit, so when they're babysitting, they're just getting writing lessons.
That's hilarious. That's a funny thing you say there, sir.
Whoever, these are gonna be each other godparents and everything. That's all. When you're babysitting, you're getting writing lessons, and it's gonna be the smartest, most journalism having self baby and everything.
Good knocks the free throw down. 62-47. Dayton up by 15 with 22 seconds left in this quarter.
Just made that word up too. I do not care.
That sounds like a pretty awesome word.
Journalists having self. There's a lot of hyphens in there. Don't worry about it.
62-47. 15-point game. 7 seconds on the clock. Fowler, step back a little bit. Rolling with the block. Good. Up top. Ooh.
I think she held on to that too long.
Yeah, she gave it a shot, but it just wasn't enough.
She held on to that too long. She just, no.
That is the end of the third quarter with the score. Dayton 62, Davidson 47. We're heading to the fourth. Fourth quarter underway. 62-47. Lyon to Spate. And she can't make it.
Spate's still scoreless, and we're in the fourth quarter right now.
Phillips up the floor to Scaife. Scaife having a phenomenal game. She's got 14. And she didn't play any of the second quarter, like talking about. She was pretty much out in that game.
She was sitting right there in between the coaches. She was watching the game from the bench. And yet Dayton still built this lead because they have Canatelli as well and Phillips and look at that hustle down there. There's nothing but you can't do nothing but admire that.
No, you can't. I mean, you got to love it. She's struggling a little bit to get up. Hit her knee on that floor. If anybody, you play basketball and you hit your knee or your elbow on the floor,
any joint.
Oh, the pain is just like, ugh. It's temporary majority of the time, but it's still enough to make you go nuts.
What do they say? Pain is temporary, glory lasts forever.
Touche. Oh, nice job there by Phillips.
Like, see, this is why I believe the VCU Dayton matchup was so good, because they are a team player. They are a team. Like, yes, they do have the two-headed monster here at Dayton, and they can take over a game like they are showing that they can do today. But they can play as a team for sure. They're going to need it if they're going to go up against VCU.
Exactly. They definitely will. As Bradshaw now being guarded by Turner. 64-47, 8 minutes and 42 seconds.
I think Davidson's knowing what to expect now. You saw Turner looking behind her back for the screen to come. They know what to expect at this time. Like I said, this is awesome, though.
It's been a really, even though the score may not reflect it, but it's been a very intense game. I mean, a lot of hustle plays, a lot of diving on the floor, just really tough play by both teams.
No doubt. Davidson's not giving it up, even though Dayton is in control.
Jayla Scaife just knocked another three down there. 67-47, 20-point game. Scaife's got 17. Donovan.
She's going for that little underhook layup that she does.
You know, it's funny. I love the fact the layup always gets her enough space. The move that she does gets her enough space, you know, to get to the basket and sometimes get fouled. I love the move, and no one has really seemed to stop it. Like, she can always get the move off. It's just, will she make it? And she misses the free throw.
Like, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to stop because the ball's coming from way down low.
Exactly.
Like, if someone can reach out, it seems like that's the easier thing to do. But it's like, it is almost the definition of easier said than done.
Touche.
Because, I mean, she's doing it, and nobody, like, the shot may not go in, but she's still doing it.
So knocks that one down, 67-48. Bradshaw.
She is paranoid for that screen. Yeah, there it is waiting for her. Set by Scaife.
Now Bradshaw backs it up. 7 minutes and 55 seconds left.
Resetting with 10 seconds left. Oh,
that's just a great hustle play there by Julia Chandler.
That is.
With the putback there for Dayton, 69-48. And
Speaking
straight to the
hustle.
basket. Yeah, Turner.
That was a good play.
Yeah, she turns on the Jets and gets it down the court, gets the layup with the right hand. 69-50, Dayton with 7 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the fourth. We got a timeout on our hands. All right. It is the fourth quarter. Timeout is over. 7 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. 69-50.
Dayton well in control of this game right now.
Yes. And it looks like we're getting closer to a VCU Dayton rematch.
Which I would be A-okay with. Because that first game, like I said, it was amazing.
It was bad.
It was so good.
And here's Fowler up the floor to Scaife.
I mean, like, where did she come from?
She's got 19. Donovan flying to the basket.
Yeah, where did she come from? I'm still looking at Scaife running down the floor.
No, Sarah Donovan does not have slow speed.
I'll give him credit. Yet not too many people on the Davidson roster have a slow speed.
She was rolling.
They're just rolling all over the place right now.
She was rolling.
They don't have enough to handle Dayton or slow them down. Dayton's already passed their season average of points right now, 66. So it's interesting to see how much further they can go.
Donovan knocks that one down. She's got 14. Fowler being guarded by Lyon. Now Donovan comes over to help. 7 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock.
Fowler's a tough little cookie.
She's driving to the basket. Crow hop, kicks it out to Chandler. And she misses off the back of the rim.
A little too much on that three. A little much too sauce for the boss.
Good. Bam.
Bang.
Chastity Good. Big time shot there. 71-56. 15-point game. This game's not over by far.
It's not, but Dayton is in control. Which is not saying it's over, but it's saying they are controlling the ship.
Yes. If Dayton loses this game, it would take an epic collapse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If Dayton loses, it would be considered epic collapse, even though it's only 15 points right now. Because that would mean Scaife would have to like do nothing for the rest of the period.
Right, and they've dominated.
She is dominated. She has absolutely played her mind out. 19 points right now.
8 for 10 from the field, 3 from 3 for three-point land, and she's got an assist to throw in there. She's been phenomenal.
And what is it? 10 minutes per half. She's only played 21 minutes. 21 minutes, and she's got 19 points right now. That is just under, like, a little under a minute and a half. A minute every point every minute. Sorry.
She's doing the thing.
She is definitely hustling. That is for sure.
All right, well, that timeout 71 to 56. Dayton down, up by 15 with 6 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. All right, we're back. Timeout's over. 15-point game here. Dayton up 71-56. 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Ooh.
Donovan with the steal. Huge steal. Up the floor. Count it.
Yep.
That girl has a hustle button that just turns on. It's amazing. 13-point game.
Turner, Lyon, they all have a hustle button. But the hustle tonight just isn't enough. Dayton's hustle is more.
Canatelli driving, kicks out to Scaife. Scaife, pull-up jumper. Boom.
Dang. Her shot is money tonight.
What are you supposed to do when she's not missing shots? She's got 21.
Looking at Lamont's face after she made another shot.
Oh, Donovan battling down low, just not enough. Whitehead gets the rebound, and she gets double-teamed by Good and Donovan.
Guess who's coming to try and wrestle the ball away?
Donovan.
I mean, what you doing, bro? You're just taking all the credit for everybody, making everyone else look bad. Come on, man. That ain't good.
15-point game. Phillips taking the ball out. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. So, I mean, go ahead, stat man.
Looking more to tomorrow, like the games tomorrow. I mean, like I don't want to say this game is over, but it's really hard for me not to look and like kind of preview tomorrow's matchup with the tone of this game.
Right.
With the way it's going. Like it's like Dayton is in control no matter who's on the floor. Scaife could probably sit out the fourth quarter and they'd still win by 15 if they wanted to.
This is true.
And no disrespect to Davidson now.
It's just the way they've come into today's game.
Dayton came in wanting to take no prisoners.
Well, Dayton won't give up. As a travel call there against Dayton. And Turner's making her way back in, this time for Lyon. Good inside to Donovan. Donovan battling against Phillips. Scoop layup. And
again.
Rebound Phillips.
Scoop layup again. Go figure.
She's been working that scoop layup. Bradshaw getting double teamed by Spate and Good. And it looks like we might have a timeout here by Coach. Coach Green's going to call a timeout here. With the score 73-58. Dayton up with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. All right, here we go. 73-58.
This is not going to go understated. Dayton's band just killed that timeout.
That was amazing.
It was. They had me rocking. They had.
Ooh! That was a beautiful pass by Scaife to Canatelli, but they called the foul. She found Canatelli, cutting back door. Beautiful pass, but
that was amazing. What was I talking about? Because I don't think it was important. After seeing that was definitely not.
It was amazing. It was amazing passes. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the finished result.
Like, is it too much to say that I love that girl and the way she's playing today?
That's okay.
Like, I wish Dayton was one of the teams that was in our area so I could see that more often.
74-58. 17-point game. 5 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock.
But still, Davidson giving us a hell of a hustle being down by this much.
Good. Oh, ball is loose on that one.
Smart. Slow down, hold it. You don't need to take a shot at all.
And Bradshaw being guarded by Spate. Maddie Dennis under a little pressure here. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and we got double dribble. And Coach Green is not thrilled. She was not thrilled about that call.
Was it double dribble or was it 5 seconds to the back? Or I forget what the penalty is. I don't get paid for those decisions.
75-58. Lyon over to Spate. Spate for 3. Boom. Kiana Spate gets on the board.
Finally. But you saw Lyon running in from the three-point line there again, trying to steal another rebound.
Canatelli, 75-61.
There.
Bradshaw, straight to the basket. Pulls it back out. 14-point game, 4 minutes and 13 seconds. And we've got a foul, and this one's going to be on Spate. That's her. And I think this is her last game, possibly.
Kiana Spate.
I think she's going to get some love here from the faithful, the senior.
I hope she does. I hope she gets a lot of love back on campus, if nothing else. That girl plays like a monster.
It's a hard thing to see. You know, that's the one thing. It's got its ups and its downs, but to see a senior give it their all, and maybe just a little bit short here.
I mean, that's the life of college sports.
That's true.
You only have 4 years to give it everything you got.
Only a few seniors get a chance to finish on top.
And that's because a lot of them, depending on what sport you're looking at, a lot of them are one and done.
76-61.
77, sir. It's getting bigger.
It's getting bigger. 16-point lead.
The Flyers are in complete control, like we haven't said that enough.
Donovan hands it off to Lyon. Phillips hits the ground. Lyon puts it in for 2. Lyon's got 17.
I don't think Phillips is that worried about it. She got an up smile.
I'd be smiling too if I was up by 14. Swings it over to Canatelli. Canatelli back to Fowler. 3 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Driving. Hand off to Canatelli. Pull up. And it's good. She's got 20.
Oh, boy.
Lyon has the basketball now. Thought about going inside, decided to kick it back.
Their second scorer in 20 points now. Are we at all surprised that Canatelli and Scape scored 20 points in the same game right now? Because I am not.
I'm not surprised. I didn't think it would happen in this game, if I had to say that. But a performance by both of them is just amazing. And Good and Canatelli holding her knee a little bit, but she's able to get up. She gets help from her teammates. 79-63, 16-point lead. 3 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock.
Davidson's playing a full court trap here. Trying to get the ball back, trying to make it, a good last effort to get the score down and try and take the lead. Because when you think about it, that's a lot of three-pointers, but if you can stop them and steal it, it's not that hard. If you can stop and steal them.
Fowler. Over to Bradshaw. We are about to be under the 3-minute mark here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Scaife, pump fakes it, out to Bradshaw. Boom.
Did she get fouled on that shot too?
Ariana Bradshaw with a huge, huge three. And she's got a chance for a 4-point play.
I can't believe they actually fouled her on that too. That's pretty crazy.
She bumped her at late.
And refs will call that sometimes.
(82-63), and they're trying to make some decisions here.
Looks like a little bit of a sub mess. We're trying to figure that out at least.
And so Dennis is coming out as they bring Ward in. I know. Bradshaw. And she misses it. Still up by 19. Goo, and it's blocked.
Nope. By who?
Scaife.
Scaife. All she needs is an assist to register a stat in each category.
82-63. Bradshaw has it being guarded by Turner. Driving. Pulls it back out. Ward went to sec the pick. Driving to the inside.
Ooh.
And rebound by Ward, but they're going to call. So it'll be over the back. And it'll be Davidson basketball. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. And into the game for the first time, Elena Davidson. That's right. Coming in for Davidson, Elena Davidson. I don't know if the uncle is, the founder of the college or how that went down.
Neither do I. But she here now.
She is here. 82-65. Minute 53 left in the quarter and in this ball game. Fowler inside over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw dribbling, trying to make some space here. Gives it over to Phillips, who drives it inside and blocked by Davidson. And then I think the foul is going to be on Davidson. And Ward should head to the line here. 84-65 with a chance to make this a 20-point game.
That's a nice and one play right there. I like it.
And we're going to see some new flyers head into the game. Amira Davidson. Oh, there's Davidson on each team. We'll go figure there. We got Jaconi heading into the game. And also we'll see Christine Zabo. She's heading into the game here. Ella Skeens also making her appearance for Dayton. Turner driving to the basket, and they're going to call a blocking foul against Ward.
Pretty good game either way. Coming
Yeah,
down to the end, 19 points. Davidson gave their all until Dayton just said, we're done here.
Now we look at it, and Dayton will take on VCU tomorrow, and what could be another epic matchup tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Oh, God, that match is going to be so good.
Turner knocks it in.
Although, I think we've said it, but Davidson has the pieces to keep getting better if they want to. Recognize how to use them.
Losing line, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they replace her. Spate and her defense. It'll be another interesting piece. As we got Welch coming in the game. We got Rowland in the game. Fitzgerald. And they're leaving Lyon on the floor, and understandably why. As they let the senior play out her last minutes as a Wildcat.
Off the hands right there.
minute and 3 left. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Davidson has it. She swings it over to Welch, and it's stolen by Davidson. And that's Davidson, Amira Davidson for Dayton. That's a lot of Davisons involved in this last few minutes.
Hey, man.
You got Elena Davidson, who plays for Davidson, and then you have Amira Davidson, who plays for Dayton. 84-67. That shot is missed by Skeens. 33 seconds left. Looking inside. Davidson. And that one misses off the side of the rim. Rebound by Skeens, and Jaconi will take it down the floor. We got 20 seconds left. The Dayton faithful are hype and ready to go. And they're holding on to it, and the Dayton band, they're standing up. That can only mean one thing. They look pretty excited, Russ. 3, 2, 1. We got a matchup semifinal set for tomorrow. Dayton wins 84-67 as they defeat Davidson in a very, very convincing win over the Wildcats. And much love to those seniors for Davidson, Lyon, Spate. Congratulations on successful careers and Roland. I hope all is success for you wonderful ladies, as they will be heading back home as Dayton has a match with VCU tomorrow. I'm Darrell Owens along with Russ Taliaferro. Final score, Dayton 84, Davidson 67. All right, that is it, everybody. Dayton wins 84-67 over Davidson. And now, Russ, we got a matchup that everybody's kind of interested to see. Coach Green versus Coach O'Boyle, round 2.
Once again.
And Dayton,
Once again.
yeah, we're going to see another one. What are your thoughts, here as Dayton will take on VCU tomorrow after the defeat today?
Number one, obviously, Tara Reid didn't play the first game, and yet they still won. See if they can repeat that magic. Number two, can Canatelli and Scaife, especially Scaife, play like they did today tomorrow? Because that'll give VCU a hell of a run for their money.
All right, y'all. We're going to find all that out tomorrow at 11 o'clock as number 1 seed VCU will take on Dayton. Now, get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for, let's see, we got the third game in the conference. We got Fordham. Oh, Rustin fell asleep. Oh, my God. Rustin, you all right?
I'm good.
That's that long ride from Pittsburgh, y'all.
Cut that part out.
All right, y'all. We're going to roll on out of here. Thank you all for tuning. It's okay. It's okay. We got up early this morning to get here, and we're ready for the next matchup as Fordham will take on UMass. I'm Darrell Owens. That's Russ Taliaferro. He's sleepy. Until next time.